Hello, welcome to my channel. Before I do anything, I must give praises to the Most High. And I want to talk about certain things today. If you like this video, comment, share, and like. And the first topic I'm going to talk about, I live in Hartford, Connecticut. I want to give back to the community because people say, what have I done to give back to the community? Like in my other video, I said, Indians gave their life to give back to the community. But I'm talking about I want to start a organic indigenous tea house. That's what it's gonna be called. I'm gonna sell books and everything, in there. The Bible's written in native language and everything, so people can come get herbs for any kind of sickness and stuff like that. I'm gonna have all that. I'm gonna have dream catchers, books, history, everything, maps and stuff like that. And that's what I want to do. But I need people that I want to buy land to build my tea house. I wanted to be built like a log out of log cabin because you can get land in Hartford for like $1,000. That's what I'm planning on doing, and so I need people help, to make this happen for the community. And I'm gonna start a cash app and stuff like that. That's what I want to say about that. Now my other topic is uh, why do immigrants come here and treat people bad? And if we went in their country there, you couldn't do that. Like last night, I went in the gas station. Uh, I've been buying gas and stuff out of that store ever since 2006 when I first moved here from New York because I was working at the casino. And the East Indian guy that working there, the African guy, they was very nasty to me. And I asked to use the bathroom. He said the bathroom was out of order, but I know he was lying with how they go to the bathroom. The gas station stay open 24 hours. So he was doing like this, shoot, go away. Like I'm a damn dog. You don't do that to nobody. I'm a human being. That's why I don't like certain immigrants. I don't hate them, but they come here because they know here is a better life and they can get they. I haven't seen on a YouTube channel or on the news, regular news, saying a immigrant is in this country, immigrant is in this country illegal. He can get food stamps without even being a citizen. They get everything, but when it comes to an Indian or any other ethnic person, like a black person, you can't get nothing. They don't want to give them all the business. Most people that go in this gas station are Latinos and black and other people. And you gonna treat the public like that, and if it wasn't for the public, y'all wouldn't even have a gas station. I've been spending money in that gas station since 2006, and I almost urinated on myself. I had to run to the house, but I did do. I had to wash my things out. That wasn't right, so I'm gonna stop going to gas. I'm gonna protest that gas station. I'm gonna call their report them. I forget the name of the place. I'm so angry because I don't like to be. I've been treated real bad. Just like Muhammad Ali refused to go in the war and fight, and that's how I am. When I see something wrong, I'm gonna speak on it. And just like everybody follow this law and stuff like that. Like I said before, the law is not for everybody. So all this goes out to all the audit people. What law are y'all following? Because the law y'all following is not right either. I know you gotta have law, but y'all following a law that's made up too. So when y'all don't like policy, you shouldn't like the law because Native Americans know that the law is a illegalized is an illegal law. Because if it was for everybody, I'm gonna tell y'all a story. This is a true story. What happened to a Lakota? Um, they had went. The miners had kept digging for gold, and they weren't supposed to be on that land. So they made the army seven. I think it was the Seventh Cavalry or the 10th Cavalry kept the miners from going there. This is not to go there. But of course, girls don't listen. So they even kept going there. So when the Indian ran them off, they shot the two Indians and killed them. This is a true story, And the same law that y'all follow, I'm gonna tell you how incorrect it is for certain people. This is in the 1800s. The same law you follow now is the same law. There's different people, but it's the same rules. They shot two native Indians and killed them, and the Indians wanted justice. So they took them to court, figured the law would be on their side. You know, they found them not guilty. And this is the law y'all follow. This goes out to y'all audit people. Y'all better look and study things before y'all, oh, I follow the law. And that same law killed the two Indians. And that's why y'all so respect this flag. And this flag took out a lot of Indians, a lot of slaves. Y'all don't know that. And so, like, my mother told me everything. And my mother was the oldest out of all her brothers and sisters. And my mother told me this. That's why a lot of people, where you get that teacher, even the Israelites, said I have taught them some things that they didn't know. I don't pretend to know everything because I don't. It's impossible. Even a genius can be a genius. He don't know everything. And sometimes geniuses burn out because they got so much knowledge, their brain is shut down. They don't have what they had before. So people got to be careful what they say. And before y'all know something to speak on, or when y'all audit people, y'all go in these post office, health clubs, health places, and public libraries, and y'all think y'all following the law. This law was made up by white immigrants that came with it. Well, they didn't make it up. Their forefathers, that's white Americans, did that. And you think that's the law? You killed two Indians in the 1800s. And the same law that y'all talking about, I follow the law. This law, the one that took out that is the same law. And with my mother's tribe, I'm gonna tell y'all something. The United States made 3,999 peace treaties. They broke all 3,999 peace treaties. And y'all call that the law that y'all follow. I call people like that simple-minded. And the immigrants that was in the gas station treated me so bad. It was an East Indian and African. The African guy must have was an spoke Hindi, so he was speaking Hindi to the East Indian. I know what they were saying. That wasn't nice. You could tell when somebody's not saying something nice to you, and all these people give him business. You gonna treat somebody like that? I'm not going to this gas station no more. I'm just very disgusted at how things are in this country. That's why the name of this topic gonna be telling the truth about certain things. I know I'm not a big YouTuber, but I'm not in it to make money. I'm just a little person, like, I just feel like I gotta spit my truth out, and if people don't like it, they don't have to look at what I say, because people, like my mother said, people would believe a lie quicker than they would the truth. So it's so better in their minds they would believe it. It's like a killer. He could pass a lie detector test because in his mind he's so convinced that he didn't do this and it works. That's what I'm saying. Y'all follow the leader, and that's what I'm saying. But I know people not going to listen. I'm just talking out of my experience. Uh, how people are, and nobody cares. And you won't give these people food stamps, I seen on the news they get food stamps and they're illegal immigrants, and they even try to fix it for them to stay in this country. But I guarantee you, if something bad happened in our country, no, none of them countries would take us in. Maybe England, but not these other countries. And people look at me like I'm a disease and stuff like that. I know who I am. I know who my mother was. I know who my mother's people was. My mother got people live in Garrison, Wyoming. She got people in Iowa and stuff like that. And I speak my language. And not done being racist. Like I said before, I'm gonna do a part two with a real Cherokee stand up. That's what I'm trying to say. They care more for other people. They don't even help the people in this country. Homeless people, they treat them like nothing. But when an immigrant comes to this country, they give them money and try to help them stay in the country. They do everything for them. That's why I said before, my T-shirt, lady said, "Why you got them T-shirt?" I said, "Because I feel like it. I have white immigrants have more rights than the people that was in this country." especially Native Americans. I speak for all natives and stuff like that. Like I said before, indigenous people's lives matter too, and stuff. But these guys got away with that in the 1800s with killing these two Indians, and y'all follow this law today. Y'all don't care either. All y'all care about is making y'all little money and views and stuff like that. That's why y'all like to interact with people, even though y'all try to say y'all not. Y'all do that to get views, and I don't like that either. Do something positive. Y'all don't never do nothing positive. I see all y'all do. I'm not saying cops is goody goody two shoe. All I see is y'all like to harass cops. Y'all hate cops because I know a lot of y'all had run-ins with them. Y'all to treat them like cattle, like they're nothing either. And I don't like that either because I know you got bad and good. And everybody, bad cop, good cop. Every cop don't do things the way y'all do. When, like I told my friend, if a cop don't agree with the YouTuber, he bashes him terrible, talking about he had sex with his mother. And what kind of journalist, like getting back there, what kind of journalist say some crap like that and stuff like that? Y'all want to get a reaction. Like I seen one of the why y'all go in a preset and pretend y'all got liquor. That's entrapment to me. Y'all do all kind of things. But wow, like I said, that gonna stop because I know like they change laws all the time. So if the laws is made up, they can make up a new law that y'all can't do what y'all doing. It gonna happen. That's why I told the girls y'all better find another profession. Y'all make y'all money off of harassing people. And when you see the person be upset, they don't care. All y'all care about is y'all feeling. I ain't got feeling for nobody else. I seen what y'all do, and I am an indigenous person of the land. I told a girl, indigenous means the original people of the land. Like all these people keep saying they natives and they're not. I may have brown skin, but some people think, oh, when you have brown skin, you gotta be like African American or something like that. Not necessary. And so like that, you have some Indians that's dark to light, and sometimes they don't always be mixed with anything else. And my mother was a Shoshone Indian. She was Asian and Shoshone, but she was more Shoshone than that. Her grandfather, her father came here in the 1800s and married an Indian and stuff like that. So my mother was the firstborn. My grandmother was 20. She had 20 children, 10 boys and 10 girls. All of them was in the military and stuff like that. So when people ask these dumb questions, I put them in check. But immigrants always think that they better than other people. Mama said, a man that can't stay in his own country, how that make you better? Most y'all come from war zone countries and y'all come here and take mess with the people here, and I don't think it's right that they do that. How you gonna help somebody from another country? They praise immigrants, and they do that for a reason to make you hate people and try to turn other nations against other nations. But I'm just saying this. I'm gonna speak some more about certain things, and so I'm gonna set up my cash app. You know, if people want to donate money to me so I can help get this indigenous Native American tea house. It's gonna call it Indigenous Tea House, Native American Indigenous Tea House. I'm gonna say Indigenous Tea House. So that's what I want to do. I'm not asking people for money just to be asking for it. I'm gonna save up a portion of my money myself because I already went to the city hall. You can get land for $1,000. All I could do is put 500 with it and stuff like that, and just do that. That's what I want to do. People look at me or my wife like we're nothing, and they think that they great. Nobody's better than anybody else. But they do got the universe. If you feel that you better than mine, go start your own planet or go to one of them portals. You know, because they do exist too. And when people be saying that natives are not Indians already, I heard this girl YouTube channel. I don't know what she got against natives, but she was like she's African American, so she said those Indians on reservation. I don't feel sorry for what happened to them. They Chinese and white people. And how does she know it? Does she got any concrete proof of that? I keep telling people the thing is very spiritual. My mother told us that we were created by another being that created, gave certain angels power that can do that. Even though it's not in the Bible, everything that can, everything that is not documented, that don't mean it didn't happen. But people don't believe stuff that happened because it's in a book. There's a lot of things that's not in the book that happened and it's not documented, but people don't believe that. But it's true. 'Cause, like when that Indian went through that gateway in Arizona, I think he was Hopi. His whole tribe seen the door open up. He went in there. That was about 150 years ago. It was on television. It was on the History Channel. They said they never saw him again. He didn't want to be taken as a slave, so he went in another dimension. That's why you know is when you have a clock on, or your watch on, don't you know that no matter if you set it right, it still loses time sometimes because time slow up. That's why your clock sometimes it loses like maybe 3 or 4 minutes. You don't notice that. So that's what I wanted to say. Um, and when, like I was saying in my other video, when I was born, a blue light came from my mother's vagina, like a flashlight was coming out of her. And the doctors saw that, and they said they didn't know what to make of it. And my mother explained where I come from. That's why people keep saying everybody descended from Africa. No, they not either. Indian, you have heard some tribes that we come from the sky people. They telling the truth, and people keep trying to say they was here first. I'm not trying to take away nothing from nobody, but I can get so deep. People just would look. I got all the stuff from my mother, and that day I was born, there was 10 other babies born that same day with the blue light come out their mother. That means we. I know it's hard to put together, but my mother told me that. She said, that's why when you do something to some people, something always happened to you. And I think Native was blessed with that because they took care of the land better than any other person that came in this country. When people come to this country, they spit on the ground. I can see if you sicker. So some people that be spitting, they know why they spitting. I even seen a little boy thinking, so I was, why you spitting? He said, I don't know, because he see grown up too, so he think it's cool. You spitting on the ground for no apparent reason. And I don't talk the way people think an Indian talk. I don't talk like that. That's Hollywood. An Indian, if he from the Midwest, yeah, he gonna talk different because his accent is different. But Indian from the South, he gonna talk like a Southerner because he's from the South. Like North Carolina, whites and black people, they all talk the same. But they Southern. But they have Indians in movies. He start a war. Go get medicine man. Talk to chief. That's not all Hollywood. Indians don't even talk like that. That's simple-minded, stupid people. That's why I told people you want to know something. Look these things up. I'm not telling people not to respect the flag, but I'm not patriotic. That flag has done nothing for my people. If it wasn't for the Indians, y'all wouldn't have won the war because Japan was whooping our asses and stuff like that. If it wasn't for those cold talkers that I respect so much, we would have been lost the war and we would be under Japanese and German rule. And people say, oh, that would guess that was about to happen too. They ain't had those cold talkers. Like I said before, you be having a German flag and a Japanese flag hanging from the White House, and they'd be running the country. You wouldn't want to be on their rule because they don't like us enough as it is now. I try to tell people this stuff, but nobody listen to me. Not because I got a YouTube channel. When I talk to people in the street, they be looking at me like, you know, like I'm lying. But I be telling the truth. I try to tell the truth. I always like to be accurate because sometimes you say the wrong thing, people are challenged what you say, and some Indians can't see that when it's time for an Indian to, to go to the next world. Sometimes they see a flaming star of death. It look like a light on a Christmas tree. It's a ball. It'd be hovering and stuff like that. You know, it's his time to go. I'm not afraid of death. I asked my mother that before she passed away. She said, "No, some people scared of dying because they know they done did a lot of bad things." And I think anybody can repent. Some people don't believe that a person can repent. Even a white person, if he repent, I thought the Bible said anybody can be saved. Even a serial killer, he may not get out of jail, but he repenting, and stuff like that. But that's something for another time. Uh, that's what I wanted to say too. But getting back to what I was saying about the audit people, uh, y'all respect this flag so highly, and when the law was made up for certain people, y'all still following that same law that killed my ancestors. That's how I know y'all don't know what half of y'all know what y'all talking about. All y'all care about is now and money. And I told the guy, what you think they doing that for? And clout. They actually start something with a person trying like they ain't do it so they can get views. And I know like a guy told me a lot of them too, they can pay for their own views too and make you think they got all this. And a journalist, again, I would say that. That's why people don't take y'all serious. Some of y'all got very foul mouth. If a real journalist talk like that, the way y'all talk to people, he would be fired on the spot. See that they don't got nobody to answer to, but even and one day y'all have to answer to y'all maker. And I do a lot of spiritual things. I go to people's house and do little ceremonies for them because people tell me they have demons in their house. And they always said Indians too are the chosen one because they took care of the land like a caretaker take care of a cemetery. That's what he was put here for, to keep the land and take care of it because the land is precious. People come in, they piss on the ground, they do number two on the ground, they do all kinds of stupid stuff. And but like I said before, they get so much help. I know you're supposed to say, again, they hate certain people, especially some immigrants, and people always say, calling white people devil. You got devils in every ethnic group, but they got that white mentality in them from the past. That's why you can't get through a lot of people that immigrant. They act just like Predator, the movie Predator. Predator be friendly sometimes, but you ever hardly see him be friendly. And that's why when you try to talk to an immigrant, you can't even reason with half of them, but their mind is made up that they right. That's why I don't talk to them. And people say, "Oh, you're a racist." No, I'm not. I'm not a racist because I'm a person of color. I just speak highly strong about certain things. They do that. I have run-ins with some Latinos. They want to hire me because I wasn't the same as them. I have run-ins with African Americans, Africans, Haitians. For no reason, they would just hate me. Nobody didn't want to work with me. At Foxwood, I worked with Jamaicans. They didn't want to work with me. They would just tell me to go over there and work. So the supervisor said, "Y'all can't tell him where to go to work because I'm y'all boys too." So I don't hate people. I'm just saying I see a lot of stuff ain't right. Why y'all help immigrants so much, and even the illegal ones, they help them. They don't even have a goddamn address, and when they can get help, get food stuff. I saw it on television the other day. Y'all don't even help the people in this country out. But why y'all so bent on helping immigrants? Wow. So that's all I got to say right now. And my topic gonna be I'm telling you the truth. As I quote my Savior, Jesus Christ, he said that I'm telling you the truth. So I'm telling you the truth. I'm not pure like Jesus, but I try to keep the commandments too. Every once in a while, people will fall off the bandwagon like a drug addict. He can be sober for 10 years, but he can fall off the bandwagon. So when I do, I always ask the Creator for forgiveness, and stuff like that. So that's all I have to say for now. and be looking for my other topic with a real Cherokees. Please stand up. Man, my wife gonna talk. When you see my wife, you will know that she's a Cherokee. We have Bibles in the house that's written in Cherokee and stuff like that. So I have to go now because I'm sleeping. I gotta get up in a couple more hours. So Danada Wado, that means take care and have a blessed night. Yowish, that means thank you. So I'll see y'all later for now till I do my other topics. Thank you for listening. Good night. Well, good morning.